Hello there, Chicago Bears fans. It is your lovely host here. It is Rai. Here we go again. Bears lost. So we'll discuss this matchup: the Chicago Bears versus the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia. Now this is a rematch from last year's playoff double doink. That game still hurts from last season. Well, this past playoff run. Not very happy. But anyway, so if you want to hear my thoughts, my opinions on this matchup yesterday, that's fine and dandy. If not, then you don't have to watch this whatsoever. But here goes nothing. Sit back, relax, be a feet up, grab something to eat, grab something to drink. Now, if you don't do anything like that, maybe you want to hear my thoughts, my opinions on this subject. And of course, I want to hear your feedback on this Bears game yesterday afternoon. Let's rock and roll. Once again, Bears lost. And once again, Bears start off slow. Ever since they lost to the Oakland Raiders in London. Okay, that was a slow game, you know. That was Nagy's fault. They should get there earlier, but it bite them in the butt. And I thought after the bye week, they will prepare for the Saints. That was a horrible game. They should beat the LA Chargers. Never happened. I think they just give up on their season. They say, you know what? We're not going to make the playoff run. We're not going to do nothing. The Chicago media, some of the fans, overhyped the Bears. They thought this would be the Super Bowl run. Never happened. Mitchell says recently he can't read the defense. That is not a good thing. That's a horrible thing. Jay Cutler had a problem, you know. I prefer Mitchell over Jay Cutler, you know, but at least Mitchell could talk to the media. Jay Cutler was a freaking idiot, you know. So I guess Mitchell is a total bust from the NFL draft from a couple years ago. Jay Cutler never took the Bears to the Super Bowl. I mean, he had a few good moments back then. He had a couple comebacks, wins, but he never, ever took the Bears to the Super Bowl. He got close to the end of the title game. He got injured. I don't know if it's really a fake or not. I don't know. But he never went back to the game in the 2010 run. It was a Green Bay Packers year. That still pissed me off to this day. Bears can never, ever get a legit quarterback. If the Bears never trade up, I guarantee they will get Patrick Holmes or the other guy from Houston. By they pass them, all those guys up. Those guys will be sorry, wrong thing. I was going to say NFL future Hall of Famer. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, here's the numbers. Former Bear running back Howard, he had some good numbers. 19 out of 82, 1 TD, 17 yards. Bears should never trade him to the field. I think Bears got a pick out of him. Big flipping deal. I prefer players, not freaking picks for drafts. The receiving was not a big factor. Tyler was 3 receptions for 69 yards. His longest pass was 53 yards. Big flipping deal. We want touchdowns, no field goals. The running game was pretty good for the Bears. Montgomery, 14 yards for 14 carries for 40 yards, 17 yards. 17, his longest run was 17 yards, 2 TDs. He says it does not matter if I got 68 TDs or whatever. We're not very good or something like that. The press conference. The defense is very pissed off with the offense. The offense is pissed off with the defense. The defense is suffering because a lot of key guys are injured. So I guess the Bears have the injury bug this year. A lot of guys last year was healthy. Now this year, not so much. Where is the Bears going to do? You know, Bears are in last place again. Everyone in the Bears division, they lost. So Bears did not move up in the rankings, in the standings. So I'm not very happy with the Bears' performance, but I'm not going to give up. This season is a total wash-up, you know. I don't think any Bears fans watched yesterday's game. This game was not a blowout whatsoever. I thought Philadelphia Eagles will blow out the Bears like 40 plus 50 points, but no. Bears defense looked good in the first half, but the second half, it seemed like they just got lazy and tired. I don't know what's the deal. Bears need to put a lot of points on the board instead of being behind. They were behind in the New Orleans Saints. They never caught up. By the time they put a lot of points on board, it was too late. And then the LA Chargers, I think they were behind. Actually, they were led the game. They blew it. And then bad calls. And then the LA Chargers beat the Bears. And then Bears had a chance to win it at the field goal. And of course, he missed it. It happens in sports. So then yesterday, they did not even discuss in the playoff format. I mean the wild card, not the wild card, the playoff picture. I think they were in the hunt, so they're not gonna make the playoffs. Sadly, they got Detroit this week. Detroit is not very good whatsoever. They spent all that money on Matthew, and he has a good arm, but he needs a better supporting cast. Maybe the Bears in the offseason, maybe not. Bears needs to realize Mitchell is not their future quarterback. He's a total bust. He can't read the defense, like I said earlier. Jay Cutler had an issue. Why did the Bears drafted him? Is it because he had a good arm? Not too sure. He scrambles, that's good, but he needs to read the defense. Not too happy. There's no way in hell Bears are going to come out of this and make a run at the playoffs. No way. It's going to be between the Packers and the Vikings to win the damn division. I'm being honest. And probably the Bears will be in last place with Detroit. Sad, sad, sad. Okay, let me discuss about Carson. 26 out of 39, 66.7, 203.9, 1 TD. Got 4 sacks. But Mitchell got 3. He got sacked 3 times. 3 freaking times. That is pathetic. Why is it the guys are not protecting Mitchell? Probably because no one does not give a crap about Mitchell. I guess Nagy does not really trust Mitchell. I don't know what's going to happen this offseason. I'm looking forward to what's going to happen this offseason. I don't know if they're going to release Mitchell. They're not going to trade Mitchell, because if they did, they should have done it before the trade deadline. They should have, but no NFL team wants Mitchell. I don't know how many years he had left on his current contract. Hopefully it's not long. They should never got rid of Howard. I mean, the rookie does good, but if we have Howard and the other guy, it'd be a 1-2 punch. They have another guy named the little guy, but he could do like a punt return or a kickoff return. What a total disaster. When the season kicked off, the media of Chicago, every place talking about the Bears, it says this is the Super Bowl hype. And guess what? It's a total bust. I had a feeling the Bears are going to go to the playoffs. I had a feeling. But it's not over until they're officially eliminated from the damn playoffs, okay? The defense needs to step up. Mac did. He battered down football, but he's not having big numbers like he did last year, I think I'm glad that Bears got Mac. Now, the only undefeated team left in the NFL is the Niners. Thank flipping God the Patriots lost. They're going to bounce back from that disgusting loss last night. Hopefully, Bears could move up in the standings, but highly unlikely. Yeah, they're 3-5. They're still in last place. The Packers are 7-2, 7 wins and 2 losses. Minnesota is 6 wins and 3 losses, and Detroit is 3 wins and 4 losses and 1 tie. And the Bears are 3 wins and 5 losses. So the Bears they got some big games coming up. Not too happy with this game. This game is very, very hard to watch. They can't even stop the freaking run. They can't stop the passing game. I mean, when the receivers seem like they're open, seem like the Bears defense didn't give a crap about this game. They need to score first. They are not a team that they're behind 20 points. They're not a comeback team. No way. So I don't know whose fault is it. What do you think, Bears fans? Do you think it's Nagy's fault? Mitchell, the defense, special teams? Who is the blame for this collapse? Not very happy. They were NFC division champions last year. Not that we're gonna carry over. The only thing the Bears were missing is the kicker, and it took forever to search them for a good kicker. They should have got 10 times more experience, who've been there Pro Bowls, who've been to playoffs, who has a very successful season, but that's not the case. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up here. I want your honest opinion on this game. Do you think the Bears have a chance against Detroit? Back in Chicago. Highly unlikely. But don't give up, Bears fans. But I don't know what Bears going to do with Mitchell in the offseason. Probably give him a big, fat contract extension like they did with Jay Cutler a couple years ago. Remember that? Have a good one. Bye. See you guys next week.